Hey guys, my life is Rihanna here. If you clicked on this video, you probably already know that I have a Wattpad account and I've written a bunch of stories there, mostly fan fiction, but I decided that I was going to make a reading your Wattpad comments series on this channel. So for every video I'm going to read comments from a specific story that I have on my Wattpad account. So for this first one, I'm going to read comments from my Markiplier story called Dark Side. So if you haven't read that, you're probably going to be really confused about what the comments are even about. So I would suggest only watching this after you've read that. So if you haven't read that, you might want to check that out before you watch this, so there aren't any spoilers or so you're not super confused. So yeah, let's get started. I had a dream that Wade acted like a jerk and hit me in the road with his car. Then Mark came and brought me into his house and said, "It's gonna be alright," and called 911, and then he called my dad, and then it was so weird because right after my dad came, we decided to play drunk Minecraft. I don't even know. You have some interesting dreams, and that's quite the way to start out this video. But Mark, I'm only 5'1". I'm too short to die. That's a great excuse. Could I use that if someone, like, tried to kill me or kidnap me or something? Do you think that if I use that, that would work? Because I'm 5'1". Maybe I should try that. Why the would Mark be in my house? I don't know, why wouldn't he be in your house? It's not weird or anything. This isn't the Mark I know. This guy is a total creep. What Mark do you know? Did you not know that Mark is a creep? I mean, I thought it was obvious. OMG, just bought a monster from the gas station, just casually walking out of the station while dragging solely by a leash. LMAO. I know what a monster is, I just had to envision that before I remembered it's a drink. Oh my god, I didn't even think about the fact that someone could take it that way. Oh my gosh, that's a great image. I'm confused as shit. Well, that's a pretty typical reaction to this story. It's pretty normal. But hopefully, if you kept reading, you were less confused. Hopefully. You just kidnapped someone, but you're offering her refreshments. Okay. Well, yeah, he's just being a polite kidnapper, you know, like... I mean, I kidnapped you, but, you know, to make up for it, I'll get you, like, a drink. That's how it works, right? No? Oh. Oh, well, I know, right? But seriously, who wouldn't want to be Mark's prisoner, like, for real? I wouldn't want to be. I really wouldn't want to be anyone's prisoner, to be honest. Why would being a prisoner be fun? That's not fun. What? Single present? How classy, Mark. Blast you! Last try at 37! Haha, I'm not crying, I swear, I just got a whole box in my eye. Don't worry about me. Yep, totally fine. I'm great. It's just a box. Like, I mean, I'm sure I can get it out somehow, you know? Like, just don't worry about me. I'm fine. She is so stupid. She could have went to the Victoria's Secret lady and told her she's been kidnapped, and the lady could have called the police. Oh my god. Okay, so there are a lot of comments on this story that say the different things she could have done to escape. Oh, she could have done it while he was sleeping. Oh, she could have done this. She could have done that. Well, here's the thing. There wouldn't even be a story if she would have just done that. Like, there wouldn't be a story if she immediately tried to escape, or if she just did it while he was sleeping. There wouldn't be a story to that. The whole point is that she's confused. She is afraid of him, and she knows that she's in danger, and she should leave, but at the same time, she's intrigued by him, and she almost kind of wants to stay. So it's very confusing for her. It's kind of a dilemma and like a battle for her. She doesn't really know what she wants. And like I said, there wouldn't even be a story. The story would be really short. It would be like a one-shot if she would have just immediately tried to escape. So I understand the frustration of you reading the story and you think, oh my god, why didn't she just do that? She could have gotten out of this. But there's reason that she didn't, and I know as the writer, I know that there are different things she could have done, but there's a reason why I didn't write the story that way. Don't get me wrong, I love Markiplier, but that was your chance to poison him. Okay, poisoning people isn't nice, alright? Like, that's not nice. You don't just go poisoning people. Like, calm down. Whoop, whoop, that's the sound of the police. High fives all around. Psh, psh. And that's it for the first Reading Your Wattpad comments. There were a lot of great comments from you guys. There were more sincere ones of you guys saying what you thought of the story and everything like that, but most of those I've already replied to on Wattpad, and I tried to stick to comments that I haven't actually replied to on the website, and that's what I'm going to do for all of these Reading Your comments. So, I wanted to thank you guys for reading this story and supporting it. I know a lot of you said that you really liked it. Some of you said it was like the best fan fiction you've ever read, which I don't see how that could be true, but I really appreciate that you think that. And I know people have said that it's inspired them to write their own stories, and that's super cool. I mean, I've heard these things from many people, but no matter how many times I hear it, it's still super cool. And it doesn't, like, I don't get used to it. It's always just as amazing as hearing that for the first time. So even though a lot of my comments that I respond, I'm like, I kind of say the same thing, but I just want you guys to know that I'm not just like replying and just saying things for the sake of it. I really do think it's super cool. So thank you so much for the support. This story has the most support out of most of my stories. I only have, I think, like one other story that is more popular than that one out of all the ones I've written. So I really appreciate everything you guys have done. Reading, commenting, voting for it. I really appreciate it. So thank you guys, sincerely. So as you can probably guess, the next one is going to be Thin Lines, which is the sequel to The Dark Side. So whenever I get the chance to make that video, I will do that next. And I can't wait to make another one of these because it's pretty fun so far. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. So once again, thank you so much for your support with the story. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys!